Look, as they say, I'm not very religious, but I am very spiritual. And I believe it was the Bible as well as the Quran. You mentioned things regarding the people of understanding. Just people of understanding. When these things happen, you have to be ready for them. Oh, I'm scared too. I'm scared to death. But you cannot overreact. You have to stand your ground on the media. You have to give the people the reports of what's going on. Because when you give information like this, although it's true, you scare people.
Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Excuse me, taking a word. Stop taking it in vain. She is a demon damned to hell. Excuse me. I said I'd play the Trump speech. I don't even know if I'm going to call sound too upset. Oh, yeah. All I know is whether they're interdimensional demons or whatever they are, let's say that's an allegory. All I know is they're the same thing. Psychopaths operate. They're not human. I don't like them, okay? And my very humanity just is just like, yeah!
You know, really what it comes down to is these people don't believe in God, and God's got to shake them up a little bit. I mean, I had a friend say, people say that they're believers, but then they find something out, they see something, and then they realize that they weren't really believers. Don't forget your umbrella.
For a few minutes. Till it's past. God damn, it's crazy.
Well, look out.
Jesus Christ. Look at them damn trees, Dad. Holy shit. Whoa. Well, oh, goddamn. Oh, shit. Well, lamp blows the tank blood out. God damn. Oh, shit. God damn. What? Damn. Holy shit. We better get in the fucking house. Well, okay. Pull into a building station.
Anybody want to go swimming? Hello? Where'd everybody go? Look out now.
You are not going to let us go. So God is going to contend with you. I don't think you can win that one. For the scripture says he has treasured up snow in the north for that great day of battle. You haven't seen snow like you're going to see it. You can't fight God and win. He turns nature against you, and he's doing that as we speak. He says, I will contend with thee, meaning you, that contends with me. You don't like what I'm saying, and you wish I would stop, and some of you will try to stop me. That's entirely up to you. But remember, when you plan against me, the plan is already against you. In 2011, President Obama shattered the single-year record for disaster declarations with 242 disasters in total. This broadcast, the weather will intensify. I'm not before you of myself. I'm a warner from God to America and the nations of the earth by God's permission. The death angel is in America as we speak. These natural disasters are going to increase. You have no power with the God I serve. See if you can stop the tornadoes. They're coming more and more. They like women dancing in long skirts. Check that out.
my God. Our house is freaking destroyed, Josie. Holy. Lightning flashes as the tornado swirls around the parking lot. See it? Yep, there it is. Sheets of
had time to grab what they could carry.
We got to get them out of here right now. There's fire over here. There's fire over here. There's fire everywhere. We're surrounded right now.
To give you an idea of how fast this fire is moving,
today is supposed to be another red flag warning day, so firefighters say they're going to do everything they can to continue to try to protect these communities.
All right, let's hope so. Will Carr, thank you so much for the update.
thousands of people are right now out of their homes, and they don't know if they'll even have places to live by the day's end. The wildfires burning across San Diego County in California, leaving some folks with just seconds to clear out.
There's a fire. If you're in your house, evacuate your house and run to the closest street.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Folks in more than 20,000 homes and businesses had to rush out of there. Several raging fires have ripped through homes, closed schools, and forced evacuations at a nuclear power plant. We'll show you where the fires are burning up in our wall. At one point, there were 9 of them today. These aren't brush fires out in the middle of nowhere. They're burning in the crowded suburbs. These aren't brush fires out in the middle of nowhere. They're burning in the crowded suburbs of San Diego itself. This information now, and as the flames are getting very close to this neighborhood, Will, I assume all this has been evacuated.
That's right. In the San Marcos area, they have about 20,000 people who have been evacuated. They have not been able to come back. You know, they're anxiously waiting. So far, the fires only burned about 3 homes, but they're anxiously waiting to see if they can get back into their neighborhoods to make sure that their homes are actually okay.
What's the temperature like, Will? Is it still 90 plus?
Day, which means the temperatures are high, the humidity is low, and the winds were blowing earlier today. They've died down a little bit, but, you know, pretty good conditions for these fires to spread continually.
Sadly, it really is. What winds there are coming from the desert to the sea, flames up like a tornado, and rushing toward this neighborhood. Will, there is no moisture in anything. The rainy season didn't happen.
That's right. You know, obviously, we're in the middle of a horrible drought in this part of California, really throughout the entire state. It is so bone dry around here that one spark really can start a huge fire. And actually, as I'm talking, we have multiple planes flying over. They're dropping water. They're dropping retardant on these flames. And, you know, the frustrating part for these firefighters is that they get on top of them and then they jump again, Shep.
Yeah, Will, they're headed for this neighborhood, and this is an unbelievable scene. Our friends at KSWB are shooting this from this neighborhood as the flames come over the ridge and begin to devour this neighborhood. As you can see, fire trucks are now on the move, planning to stay on the other side of this ridge for a much longer time. They thought they'd be able to get in, wet down the area, set up lines and the rest, but that is clearly not the case. As Sharon Chet is reporting now, listen.
But give us just a couple of seconds here. Okay, go for it, Stephen. And then we can get closer across the street and you can see, oh my gosh, I think...
The fire dangers are as high as they have ever been for this time of year. AccuWeather meteorologist just...
Residences as the flames turned fatal. Fire crews discovering a badly burned body in a Carlsbad encampment. Oh my God! The unseasonably erratic winds would gust up.
Steve, do you want to have me in front of...
Really unprecedented fashion. It's to the point where explosive fire growth is the new normal this year. And that's a challenge for all of us to take on.
best job that they can, because there's really no way that just an individual human effort like that can take on flames that I heard.
Actually going to feed that fire that's going to continue to burn on that home. Then you have some vegetation down right there near some of this area where they probably had some...
News begins with breaking news.
Emergency along I-15 in San Bernardino County.
Day now.
Yeah, we're going to have another center. Let's start with...
More than 82,000 people to evacuate, some narrowly escaping with their lives, watching.
Cal Fire. Hi for Adobe Canyon Road. One more time. Adobe Canyon. Wires are arcing. There is no active fire, and we're continuing 2 engines. So Adobe Canyon is no active fire, just power lines arcing. Fireman, I'll dispatch Yvonne. Exactly what happened. There's a fire outside our house. What kind of fire? And there's it's really, I don't know. We're in a hill with a lot of trees. It's very near. I need immediate help. Is there a fire started? Yes, it's Beltane off of Nuns Canyon. I can see the orange. Okay, listen, ma'am. I have help on the way too. I'm just trying to narrow down what's going on, okay? It's Nuns Canyon Road. It's a very small... Okay. We have everyone on the way. I want you to call back if you get any more details, okay?
You want me to call back?
If you get any more details, but we have help on the way.
You have help on the way? I mean, this is a big fire, and the wind is crazy up here. This could spread like crazy.
Well, it's huge.
Okay, we do have the fire department on the other side of the Nuns Canyon, but you're saying it's behind your house?
It's all right. I will let somebody know. Okay, ma'am? Yes, we are trapped and we are running. I know. County with a transfer flame scene, Adobe Canyon Road. Yes. Where is everybody? What's right in our backyard, and there's no fucking fire engines here. Ma'am, let me see. Where's the fire with the cage? Okay.
History of the transfer on Mountain Home Ranch Road.
Thank you. What's the address of the emergency? Hello? Hi. We need fire engines out here immediately. I mean, we needed them out here an hour ago. Okay, ma'am. People are going in on the road. They're probably not going to make it out unless somebody gets out here soon. Where's the fire? We don't even have a sheriff out here. It's on Mountain Home Ranch Road. Do you know where the Maya Commons? Yes. I had to drive out because I would have died if I stayed. Ma'am, where's the fire? What is the cross street? Mountain Home Ranch Road and Petrified Forest Road. And Petrified Forest. Okay, and what's on fire, ma'am? It's not active. It's down the road. Okay, that's where the fire is? Yes. Okay, and what's on fire? The land, houses. Okay. I just heard an explosion, so that's not the... Okay, we're gonna come out there. Okay, so explosions are... people immediately. Ma'am, I've got fire coming. Was out here earlier, and you're completely surrounded. We have
Down the hedges because the hedges are catching on fire.
Okay.
I just see somebody pulled up.
Okay, somebody's there.
I see somebody. I'm not sure if it's fire. What is the sheriff? Are we now able to go back? No, there's no going back right now, okay? No going back. No going back.
I thought you guys had under control. I was sure there was lots of reports, but I'm starting to see like flames flickering and a little concerned.
We have a fire on the freeway and in that area.
No, this is not on the freeway, and so it appears to be like it's getting bigger.
Is it a house on fire or what's on fire?
I don't know what's over there, honestly. I know that there are houses, and I know that there's some fields.
All right, well, I'll let you go. We're on our way.
Fire medical dispatch. Hi, I'm calling because my backyard caught on fire. Earlier, and I believe it was ember from whatever in the air. We had to put it out, and I guess my husband has said it started to show again, and we don't have any water to run a pump.
What's your address, ma'am? And is it actually back on fire?
We're trying.
We're windrow. I'm trying to stick with Camp Porter here. You see an American flag right here burning at the corner of this neighborhood. These houses are completely gone. Just on the other side of here are homes that have not been yet touched by fire. The wind is blowing the opposite direction. See the American flag here.
Got a wind shift.
It's a wind shift going which way? Which direction? East?
Northwest.